Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Magha Astrology. I hope you all are doing well and are staying safe. I know it has been a long time, it has been a very long time since I posted my last video. But I will make sure that I will be posting regularly from now on. And mind you, guys, I have really interesting topics which we will be talking in our future videos. So make sure you stick around. You better stick around, alright? Today's topic is about it is kind of interesting. We'll be talking about natural malefic, natural benefic, Rajyog creating planets, and Yog Karaka planets for all the 12 ascendants, all the 12 rising signs. Without any further ado, let's get started. Before actually diving into the video, I will like to clear a few things. Astrology is not that simple. It's not really. There is no direct way to do astrology, to do the readings. Every chart is unique. Every individual chart is one of its kind. We all know that. There are so many rules. The information which I will be sharing here today is very basic but very important information. But there are also other rules like mentioned in let's say Sarvarth Chintamani. For you to have a better understanding, I will give you guys an example. So let's say if you are a Taurus or Libra ascendant, and any natural malefic planets has a lordship of a Kendra house. Like for a Taurus or for a Libra ascendant, 4th house is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is a natural malefic planet. We all know that. On the contrary, for that ascendant, Saturn becomes a natural benefic planet. Saturn is a natural malefic, but it becomes a natural benefic planet for the Libra ascendant, for the Libra rising sign. Now, why this happens is because if a natural malefic planet owns a Kendra house, owns one of the first 4th, 7th, or 10th houses, then it becomes a natural benefic planet for that ascendant. And it is a complete opposite. If any natural benefic planet rules any of the Kendra houses, then that planet becomes a natural malefic for the ascendant. So let's get started and let's talk about the first zodiac sign, which is Aries. So if you are an Aries ascendant, the natural benefic planets for you are Mars itself, Jupiter, Sun. These three are the natural benefic planets for your ascendant, and Venus, Mercury, Saturn, and Moon becomes a natural functioning malefic for the Aries ascendant. And the Rajyog creating planets for the Aries ascendant are Jupiter and Sun. Any of the planet which becomes the ruler of two of the trikons. Now, ascendant also is a trikon, but for the sake of Raj Yogas, we will not be taking ascendant lord as a Rajyog creating planet. Although some scholars and many people consider the ascendant lord as a Rajyog creating planet, but I personally will not be counting the ascendant lord as a Rajyog creating planet. Sun becomes the ruler of your 5th house, and Jupiter becomes the ruler of your 9th house for the Aries ascendant. And 5th and 9th are two Trikon houses, also known as Lakshmi houses. So that is why Sun and Jupiter becomes the Rajyog creating planets for the Aries ascendant. Alright, so now moving on, the second zodiac sign, which is Taurus. So if you are a Taurus ascendant, so the natural functioning benefic planets for you are Sun, Saturn, Mercury, and Venus. Venus being ascendant lord itself. And the natural functioning malefic planets for the Taurus ascendant are Moon, Mars, and Jupiter. And the Rajyog creating planets for the Taurus ascendant are Mercury and Saturn. And the Yog Karaka planet for the Taurus ascendant is Saturn. Now, what is Yog Karaka planet? Yog Karaka planet simply means the same planet which is the ruler of any of the Trikon and Kendra sign at the same time. So, for the Taurus ascendant, Saturn becomes the ruler of the 9th and the 10th house. And yeah, guys, not all the 12 zodiac signs has the Yog Karaka planets. Only 6 out of the 12 zodiac signs has the Yog Karaka planets. Okay, so now the next ascendant, if you are a Gemini ascendant, if you are a Gemini rising sign, then the natural functioning benefic planets for you are Mercury, Venus, Sun and Saturn. And the natural malefic planets for the Gemini ascendant are Moon, Mars and Jupiter. And the Raj Yoga creating planets for the Gemini ascendants are Venus and Saturn. So moving on, the fourth sign of the zodiac belt, Cancer. If you are a Cancer ascendant, if you are ruled by a Moon, the natural benefic planets, natural functioning benefic planets for the Cancer ascendant are Moon itself, Jupiter and Mars. And the natural functioning malefics for the Cancer ascendants are Sun, Saturn, Venus and Mercury. Now the Raj Yoga creating planets for the Cancer ascendants are Jupiter and Mars, and the same Yog Karaka planet for the Cancer ascendant is Mars. Now moving on, the fifth sign of the zodiac belt, if you are a Leo rising or Leo ascendant, the natural functioning benefic planets for the Leo ascendant are Sun itself, Jupiter and Mars. The natural malefics for the Leo ascendant are Saturn, Venus, Mercury and Moon. And the Raj Yoga creating planet for the Leo ascendant is Jupiter and Mars. And as similar to the Cancer, the Yog Karaka planet for the Leo ascendant is Mars himself. If you are a Virgo ascendant, if you are ruled by Mercury, then the natural benefic planets for the Virgo ascendants are Mercury himself, Venus and Saturn. And the natural malefic planets for the Virgo ascendants are Sun, Mars, Moon and Jupiter. Now the Raj Yoga creating planets for the Virgo ascendants are Saturn and Venus. So now moving on, the seventh one, Libra. If you are a Libra ascendant, the natural functioning benefic planets for you will be Venus, Mercury and Saturn. And the natural malefic planets for you will be Mars, Sun, Moon and Jupiter. The Raj Yoga creating planets for the Libra ascendant will be Saturn and Mercury. And Yog Karaka planet for the Libra ascendant is gonna be no other than Saturn himself. So moving on, Scorpio. If you are a Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio rising, then the natural benefic planets for you becomes Mars himself, Sun, Jupiter and Moon. The natural malefic planets for the Scorpio ascendant becomes Saturn, Mercury and Venus. And the Raj Yoga creating planets for the Scorpio ascendant will be Moon and Jupiter. Alright, now moving on, if you are the ninth sign of the belt, let's say if you are a Sagittarius ascendant or Sagittarius rising, then the natural functioning benefic planets for the Sagittarius ascendants will be Jupiter himself, Sun and Mars. And the natural malefic planets for the Sagittarius ascendant will be Saturn, Venus, Moon and Mercury. And the Raj Yoga creating planets for the Sagittarius ascendants will be Sun and Mars. So now moving on, if you are a Capricorn, if you are a guy or a woman ruled by Saturn, so the natural functioning benefic planets for you will be Saturn himself, Venus and Mercury. And the natural malefic planets for the Capricorn ascendants will be Sun, Jupiter, Mars and Moon. And the Raj Yoga creating planets for the Capricorn ascendant are Mercury and Venus, and the Yog Karaka planet for the Capricorn ascendant is no other than Saturn's best friend Venus himself. So now the 11th sign of the zodiac belt, if you are again ruled by a Saturn, if you are an Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius rising, then the natural functioning benefic planets for you is as same as above, Saturn himself, Venus and Mercury. And the natural Malefic planets for the Aquarius ascendants are Sun, Jupiter, Moon, and Mars. And the Raj Yog creating planets for the Aquarius ascendants are again Mercury and Venus, and the Yog Karaka planet for the Aquarius ascendant is Venus. Now coming to the last sign of the belt, if you are a Pisces ascendant or Pisces rising, then the natural benefic planets for you are Jupiter himself, Mars and Moon. And the natural malefic planets for the Pisces ascendant are Saturn, Sun, Mercury and Venus. Now Raj Yog creating planets for the Pisces ascendants are Moon and Mars. So this was a very important yet very generic information about natural benefics, malefics, Raj Yog creating planets and Yog Karaka planets for all the ascendants. So if you have not already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, share this video and click that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future updates. And I will see you in my next video. Peace.